Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Getting ready to get started here. We had a little technical glitch. Hope everybody found the actual stream. I guess I had listed this thing there twice or something, so I hope you found the right link going to this. And if you can hear me, do me a favor, put a comment there in that chat section. Give me your name, tell me where you're at, what time it is, something that I can relate to here so I will know that you can hear me. I would really appreciate that. Now let's type in here hello so everybody can see me. Oh, too many L's and hello. I got head low, something like that. Okay, not a typist. So guys, we're going to get ready to get started now. We got some great training for you here on a Sunday morning. I got to look at the camera. I'm so used to looking at the screen, and I got to look at the camera, which is right here, which is tough to do. You don't understand because I'm seeing myself down here, so it makes it more difficult. So anyhow, so let's get started here. I'm going to pull up my slides, and I'm going to try to do like picture in slide, and you guys let me know if you can see that okay. I would really appreciate it. Hello, Jessica. Most of my audience right now. Let's see here. We want to go to this one here, I believe. It's the one we're looking for. And I just restarted my computer, so I got to get all this stuff back up again, get all this stuff working again. And yes, that looks like it. So let me get this here started. Alrighty. 1 second, guys. There we go. So you should be seeing a dog coming up on your screen here in just a second. And I got to switch my, I guess it's encoder here so you guys can see me and this picture-in-picture thing. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting it. Put in there if you can hear me. And I guess, Jessica, can you check the sound over there to make sure that's working? I think it is. Okay, so the sound is working good. Cool, guys. So, we're not going to be that long today, but we've got to spend a little time here, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. So I would tell you, first off, to turn off any and all distractions. And Jessica, can you throw me a number every now and then? Okay, and we'll get started here. So if you've got other notifications on, all that kind of stuff, turn it off because you're going to miss out. They say there's a learning epidemic right now because people are so interrupted. We get like 10,000 ads a day thrown at us. And the problem is with all those things coming at us, we can't learn. And we can't learn because we're always interrupted. So stop all those interruptions so you can actually learn something today and get something out of this. It'd be really helpful to you. So you are in the right place if you want to help with your online business. Okay, so this channel is all about starting, running, and growing your online business. And that's all I do. So, if you're here to learn about cooking, you're in the wrong place. If you want a travel blog, you're in the wrong place. This is all about starting, running, and growing an online business. If you're really frustrated with your lack of success, if you're not getting the results you want, you're definitely in the right place. And if you want to get help in the future, when you have questions, you're in the right place because I'm going to give you help in the future too. We're not going away. If you don't have a lot of technical skills, I don't either. And that's something that really prevents a lot of people from getting the success they want. So you don't have to worry about that because I keep it really low tech. And if you do have problems, we can help you out too. So if you want to know all the areas such as products and ads and how to get customers and automation software, all that stuff instead of just one little piece, then you're in the right place because so many times you'll get a course or you'll learn something and it just doesn't cover everything. It covers parts of it, and then you got to go searching someplace else. You won't have to do that. And if you don't have a lot of money to invest, the online business can suck up a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So we show you how to do it without having a bunch of money to invest. This is a picture you're seeing on screen now of my desk in the beginning, and I thought, and I was not technical, but I kept buying technology. I thought technology was the key to everything. I had iPads and computers and desktops and all that stuff, and I thought that was the way out. If I had all this technology, then that would solve it for my business. What was the one piece of software I needed? And that was not the key. If you notice, there's a pill bottle right down here, and I want to tell you more about that in just a second, but I do want you to take note of it, and it's going to pop up again in this training, and I'll explain to you what that's all about. So I am going to be giving away $46,382 worth of free software and training. So you're going to have access to that at the end of this training today, so stick around so you can see how you can get that. You won't have to pay for it. It's going to be free. Don't worry about that. So we are probably very similar. You know, when I was working at my job, I really didn't like my boss that much. Wasn't somebody who I respected. And if you're in that position where you don't like your boss, you don't like somebody telling you what to do, you're in the right place. I started late, started at the age of 50 years old, you know, so I didn't grow up with a lot of technology. I didn't have the technical experience like, you know, a lot of people did. I'd never sold anything online before. So if you haven't, it really doesn't matter if you have or not. No real money to invest, so I didn't have like thousands of dollars to dump into some business. And I didn't even have a product to sell, and you don't have to either. So if you're thinking, well, I've got to have a really cool product to sell, and then I can make it online, you don't need to. You really don't. It's not even about the product. That's not the thing. So I'm going to tell you why you're getting $46,382 worth of Blockbuster free in a moment. But first, let me tell you exactly what you're getting so you know what you're going to get out of this. Before I do, a word of warning, this offer is very limited. Right now, at the time of this recording, I've only got 87 of these offers available. So if you're on this call today, and we were live Sunday, January 26th, and if you're live on this today, you want to take advantage of this because I don't have that many left. And if for some strange reason they're not all snatched up instantly, this offer will expire when this training is over. And you will miss out. And the way that works, guys, so when you go to the page where you try to get this offer, it knows who you are, and then it will expire on you. So make sure you do it when I tell you to get over there to get it. So with that said, here's what you're getting for free. First off, you're going to get the Digital Cash Academy. Digital Cash Academy had a retail value of $13,761. An amazing course, walked you through starting, running, and growing an online business. We sell this course to this day, but you'll be able to get it for free. Now, the Digital Cash Academy is really said to be one of the best-selling and most in-demand e-commerce courses ever offered. Pretty amazing. Like I said, it has a retail value of $13,761. And I want you to want it. You can get it here now for free, and I know you want it, but the supplies are limited on this. Here's why you should want it no matter how much it costs. In 2015, I decided to go to Cancun, Mexico for a ClickBank meeting. And if you don't know who ClickBank is, they're the #1 digital marketplace in the world at this point. They knew I built one of the largest survival food companies in America. So my main company is Survivalcave Food. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. The name of that company is Survivalcave Food, like I just said. If you search for my brand, you're going to get millions of results for this particular brand. Here's a search I did online, so you can see it right here. And I just did a plain on Google search, and I got 22 million results for that particular search term. Now, granted, I didn't put the quotation marks around there, but still, if you go ahead and search it, you're going to find that there's a lot of places that sell this product, thousands of places that sell this product. Matter of fact, here's one of them right here that sells it. This is Walmart, and you can see it's on Walmart's website right here. And I'll go ahead and search Survivalcave Food right here, stick it in their search bar, and you'll see my products right here on Walmart's website. So they're all over the place here. And we've done really well with that product. And in the beginning, I didn't do well. Okay, I didn't really know what I was doing. So let's get back to that conversation I had with the ClickBank people first off. They were now going to be selling physical products on ClickBank. Before that, they had only sold digital products. But the problem was they had a huge problem, and that was that there were no courses on their site that taught people how to sell physical products. So they asked me to design a course to do it, and they figured since I'd made millions of dollars already selling physical products, hey, they figured I'd be the best choice to be able to create a course that would help others learn how I made millions selling these products. Now, it took me a good year and a half to create the course, but it was finally done. It was a course that anyone could use and get results, even if they had no technical experience. And that was the key thing. Shoot me a number there, Jessica. So when I started building this course, I knew it had to be something that everybody could use. In fact, it even worked if they had failed in the past. So people actually looked at this course and used it, and even if they had failed, it worked for them. That's when the Digital Cash Academy was born. And once I completed the course, they wanted to promote my course by doing a training webinar that would sell my course to their list. I was immediately at a huge disadvantage. Never mind that I'd never done a webinar before, never mind that I'd never sold a course before, and never been paid to train anyone how to make money online. I was nervous, okay, really nervous. What if the people didn't like my training on the webinar? What if they didn't buy my course at the end of the training? I'd look like a fool, right? And their list would think I wasted their time. I didn't want that to happen. So on a Tuesday night, 6 p.m., middle of July, I did my very first webinar to sell my course. It was about an hour long, and it took the listeners, through the basics of selling online. It showed them how they could start an online business without ever needing any money for inventory. And that was key, because a lot of these people wanted to sell stuff online, but they didn't want to invest in inventory. They could start selling the next day with no previous experience whatsoever. At the end of the webinar, I offered them my course, Digital Cash Academy. After the training, I stayed on the call, answer questions, and I'll do the same thing today. I'll stay on this and we can answer any questions for you. And then the people on the webinar started buying the course right then, like in a really big way. Immediately, there were $199,400 in sales. A few hours later, $287,136 in sales. Then it went up to $324,025 in sales. In the next 72 hours, it did $386,836. And I was stunned. Keep in mind that there were no partners or affiliates selling. It was just me, nobody else. I couldn't believe how much people loved the training and wanted my course. As a matter of fact, Digital Cash Academy was one of the biggest successes on the ClickBank platform that year. Now, the reason it was so successful was because anyone could do what I did just by following the step-by-step instructions. Now, this is the actual page where Digital Cash Academy is. You can see the total value, $13,761 right there. And there you go, a little arrow there pointed it out. But you can get it for free. Free's pretty cheap, right? Free's good. Now, I want to kind of take you inside the course here real quick so you can see what you're getting. It's broken down into all these different modules here. Pardon me, but I got to look down and read some of these things on the screen. And you can see down here, it's everything you're going to need. It's campaigns, it's advertising, it's products, it's emails. I mean, it's outsourcing if you're going to do that. Every single thing you're going to need is going to be in here. Power of Amazon and eBay. Then you got bonus modules here. You've got my weekly coaching calls, which we put in here also. So pretty much everything you're going to need, to start this drop ship type business is in there. Now, finally, there was a way out, for people who were working a job, who wanted to start a business on the side. See, anyone can use Digital Cash Academy and be successful. Anyone. So can you. I mean, it's simple. It doesn't matter if you failed in the past, because this is different. It doesn't depend on your technical skill, which a lot of these courses do, and this is one that does not. It doesn't depend on your business experience. It basically is an outline of how I built. The word's wrong, Jessica. My business, and let you follow the simple steps that I did. Now, let me remind you, I had no previous experience either, but I got lucky. I mean, after tons of failures, if you want to call that lucky. And I stumbled on a few things that worked. And in the Digital Cash Academy, I simply share them with you so you can get results too. It's really that easy. Now, keep in mind, when I started my first online business, I was a single dad raising 2 kids. There's me, and there's my son and my daughter right there. You can see them, all happy. And this is my daughter a few weeks ago, actually. She just had twins. And so those are out now. Those guys are out in the world. Adam and Owen have joined the world. And this is my little boy that's sitting next to me. He's grown up a little bit there too, kind of a big boy. But the point was I had no technical experience. I didn't know what to do. I'd never sold anything online. I was working 6-7 days a week. And really, I didn't have any time to invest in this thing. I mean, 20-30 minutes a day maybe was all I had. I didn't have a list like, a lot of people do, or any following for that reason. I didn't have any money to invest. In fact, I had put $100 to get started on a credit card. And really, to tell you the truth, I was an older guy who didn't even grow up with cordless house phones. There's a picture of me there on the phone. You see that? And that was how we talked, because you couldn't just, be separated from your phone back then. You were stuck to the wall. Unlike nowadays, where we're not stuck to the wall. I don't know. Maybe we still are. Smartphones, I guess they don't stay charged that long, and we end up like this in airports and in houses and all kinds of places. So anyhow, I was at a technical time and money disadvantage. So I don't know what your situation is, but you would be amazed what you can do with very little money resources, but only if you have the right processes and the right methods. Keep in mind, they have already worked for me. So I'm just going to share them with you. And I think I skipped a slide here. This thing jumps. Yes. That's the only thing that I show you. Things that have already made me money. Lots of money. Now, I want to give you something else for free. Something that was never meant to be sold anywhere to anyone. These are my private recordings, my VIP private trainings I conducted with real businesses. So, we had a meeting room. They came over. We all talked about their businesses. It's me teaching internet marketing secrets to plumbers and dentists and counselors and writers and many more. They all had different businesses, but they all wanted to sell what they had to offer online and get real results. And now you can get access to all these private trainings. These are actual videos and they're absolutely free to you. I put all these mastermind trainings into a course I named the Web Cash Academy. Now the retail value of this is $324 a year, but in this session you'll find out how you can actually get it for free. Now let's take a look inside real quick. This is the Web Cash Academy here, and it's organized into the modules. You can see the classroom where we're in there, and I had some screenshots I did, but it shows you how to set up everything, your time allocation, the difference in physical and digital products if you want to do that, manufacturing versus wholesale. Everything that you would want is in here, okay, if you want to be able to market online. So this was another course that layered on top of that Digital Cash Academy course. So let's move on to the next screen here. And this training is priceless, but if you wanted to get it today, it would cost you $324 a year. Every year you would have to pay that, okay? But I'm going to give it to you absolutely free, and you'll never pay a dime for it, nothing. When you join my J.R. Fisher's Inner Circle, and I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. The Inner Circle is something I started for people who really want to get more help than just taking some course. But that's not all. In addition to the Digital Cash Academy and Web Cash Academy, I want to give you another one of my proven training courses. This is one of my most popular courses that reveals how you can start your own Shopify store. Now, some people want to do the Shopify route where they just do drop shipping. That means you can offer hundreds or even thousands of products for sale, get this, without ever having to invest a single penny of your own in any inventory. Nothing, okay? It's called Ecom Road. Now, Ecom Road's an amazing course because it actually walks you through setting up that Shopify store. The retail value of Ecom Road is $297, but you can get it absolutely free. Now let's take a look inside this easy to follow course that will get you immediate results. Let me get down here, and it's organized with the welcome, and it's organized into all of the mixed and niche stores that you'd want to do, how to sell out of your store, how to set up your Facebook pages, how to find products, customer service, virtual assistants, automated product integrations. So it's got all kinds of different information in there that you can use to help you grow your business. Simple and easy to follow. Okay, now keep in mind that this $297 course I'm also going to give you for free. And I keep jumping these screens here. Let me get back to this one here. It will become your go-to resource. You can get answers to your e-commerce questions and have a resource 24/7 to move you forward. Once again, even though it has a value of $297, you can get it for free. Isn't that right, Jessica?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so now you may be thinking this point that all this sounds great, and you want in, but now I'm really going to blow your mind. Here's how I'm going to do that. What if you can have all the customers you ever wanted? What if these customers exactly matched your products and niche? They not only were motivated to buy, they had, get this, the money to buy, and they had the money to buy today. That'd be like cash on demand, right? That would be a beautiful thing, right? Well, I've got great news for you. You can have all the qualified, motivated customers you want lining up to throw cash at you. How? Well, it's simple. By using Facebook ads. But wait, before you get scared, you may be thinking that Facebook ads are hard. You may be thinking they're difficult to understand. You may be thinking they're expensive. But what if I told you there is a way to do Facebook ads and be successful almost every single time. Too good to be true? A way to test your ads with a budget of $5 a day, and then be able to scale them up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars a day and make a handsome profit on them. I have to be honest with you. When I first tried Facebook ads, I failed. I failed in a big way. Okay, I didn't do well. I almost never got a profitable return on my ad spend. And then the few ads, that I did make a few sales on, and they started to look kind of good, kind of promising, they'd quickly die out and quit working as soon as I increased my ad spend. So I was frustrated. I was really frustrated. Maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you have been too scared to even lose money and you haven't even run ads. Or maybe you tried running ads and lost money. Well, either way, it really doesn't matter. I've got really good news for you. The fact is that there is a way to succeed at Facebook ads. And I mean in a big way. I have ads running on Facebook at the time of this recording, and they're producing 379% return on ad spend. And that's just in 3 to 5 days. Heck, most investors would be happy with a 10% return a year in the stock market. Banks don't pay you hardly any interest now, so you can't even make money in a bank. But I'm getting 379% return in just days. How is that? Well, how did I do this, and why does it keep working? Simple. I stumbled across a process that allows me to test my images to millions of people for just $5 a day. Now, the image is the main thing, because once people see that image, they decide if they're going to click or not. Then I know in advance if the ads will work long before I ever spend any money on conversion ads. Okay, pretty cool, right? So I've used this secret process along with several other secret processes to get successful results over and over again. No matter what the product is, no matter what the niche is, no matter if the ads for the product have failed in the past. So if you've already got a product and advertise it and think it's not going to work, this could work for you. They worked for me, and they made me a profit because of these secret discoveries. Then the word got out. People started seeing my incredible results and asking questions, and they wanted to know what my secrets to successful ads were. I started to share these secrets, techniques in some of my clients, and guess what? They got the same profitable results, which is cool, all because of the entirely different methods that I was using from everybody else. Now, I knew I was on to something really big at this point as more and more people started hearing about my enormous success with Facebook ads. They realized that Facebook ads had become a money machine for me, and they wanted to do the same thing. I knew it was time to share what I discovered with more and more people. So I took everything I learned about Facebook ads and these secret processes, and I put them into a simple and easy to follow course. And I called it, guess what? There it is, Facebook Ads University. Now, Facebook Ads University is a pretty amazing course. It includes actually 4 pieces of software that helps you automate the ad process. The total value of this course is $27,000, but I'm going to show you today how you can get it absolutely free. Now, I'm proud to admit and share that some of the other softwares that I just said are going to come with it is like the audience analyzer. You know how difficult it is to go in and find audiences in Facebook. Well, this software actually integrates with Facebook, and it comes with Facebook Ads University, and you can find thousands of audiences immediately. I mean, within seconds, this thing will go in and search them for you. It also comes with the Facebook Fan Page Analyzer. Also, it integrates with Facebook, and it goes in there and it tries to find, and it does find, as it tries, it finds the top fan pages out there so that you can emulate ones similar to the ones that are already successful. It also goes in and looks at other people's campaigns, their ads, okay? And it finds the more successful ads for you so you can emulate their ads too, and you don't have to try to figure it out. In addition to that, when you're creating ads, that can be a pain, like you got to get Canva or you got to get Photoshop or something like that, but you don't with Facebook Ads University, because it comes with software that actually will create your ads. It actually has images in there, it has templates in there, and it integrates once again with Facebook. It makes the ads the exact size you need. It lets you know if you have too many words on the screen, all that, and that's all built into that software, and that comes with Facebook Ads University. Now, my course has been called one of the most complete and comprehensive Facebook ads courses available. Total value of software and training for that is $27,000, but you're going to get it absolutely free. Now, let's take a look inside. This is the actual course. It takes you from the very beginning. Like, it says, hey, this guy's never been on Facebook before. This lady's never been on Facebook before. And it shows you how to set up everything. Then it gets into audience insights, how to do all your ads inside Facebook, the art of the ads, every single thing. All these masterminds in here I've done. You can go through all the masterminds and you can see those. And then of course it has your bonus software down here, the 4 that I just showed you just a second ago. So that's how you would access all of those. Now, remember this desk? Remember this desk right here? This particular desk, and there was something special about it. What was it? It was this bottle of antacid is what it was. Okay, I'm going to share it with you now. That is a Kirkland brand of Prevacid for stomach acid. And I took them all the time. And I took them all the time because, as you might have guessed in the beginning, before I discovered all these techniques, I was always worried. Okay, I worried about credit card payments. I worried about not being able to spend enough time with my kids. I worried about my rent, my car payment, electric bills, gas bills, not being able to travel because I wanted to do that too. Heck, I wasn't really enjoying life. The truth is, I was just getting through life. And if you can relate to that, put a comment in there. Are you getting through life? Are you really enjoying life? Put something in the comments. Now, hey, if you're working a job you love and everything's great, you like your boss, and you're happy with the amount of money you got, you won. Okay, you're doing great, not a problem. But if you're not, if you're in a situation where you don't like any of those things, and you don't want somebody telling you what to do, and you do want to make more money, and you want more free time, then you need to keep listening, because I'm going to show you how you can do that. So by now you're probably wondering why I'm giving away all this valuable training. What's the point? Why am I doing it? Well, for free? I mean, come on. Nothing's for free, right? I'll tell you in just a second, but before I do, I want to give you 2 more things for free. The thing I've noticed about people who, got training for courses is that they usually need more help at some point. I mean, they just do. And they would have questions and would need to get quick answers. And if they couldn't, they'd get discouraged. If they got stuck, they would get discouraged and just give up. So I also want to give you help in 2 additional forms, okay? When you join my inner circle, okay, I'm going to give you exclusive access to my private Facebook group for inner circle members only. Now, this is the actual group right here, and it's a $2,500 value. And you can go in there and talk with like-minded people. You can go in there and contact us. You can get your questions answered. And this is going to be a free bonus. I want to give you personal help, and that's what you can get in there. Now, I want to make sure you have direct access to me on a regular basis. So I'll also be doing live coaching calls every 2 weeks that you're going to get access to. That's me doing one now. I don't know why I selected that shot. I've got to switch that, but that's part of a microphone and apparently me talking in my office. But you're going to get these live coaching calls also. Now, this is another $2,500 value, but you're going to get it absolutely free. Now, these are special calls exclusively for my inner circle members. You can actually submit your work to me to review. You can send me your product links. Okay, I'll take a look at your products. You can send me your emails. I'll help you with your emails, anything you want reviewed, and then I'll go over it live with you. Okay, you can even join me on screen, like this call I'm doing now. You can have a little box there. You can be on screen with me on these calls so we can talk live. You'll get my feedback and that of others on the call. And what if you can't be on the calls when I do them though? Well, what happens then? There's no problem, because I'll post them after the call so you can listen at your convenience. So let's take a look at all you're getting for free. Here we go. Digital Cash Academy I'm going to give you. It has a $13,761 value. I'm also going to give you the Web Cash Academy, which is a $324 value. Also, Ecom Road, which is that Shopify store course, $297. See, this way it covers any direction you decide to go, because you may start in one direction, go another direction. It's going to have all that training that you're going to need for any of those areas. And of course, you're going to want to advertise. So Facebook Ads University, $27,000 value. And the Facebook Inner Circle group, $2,500 value. And of course, the Inner Circle bi-monthly calls, which is also a $2,500 value. That brings your total value to $46,382. Now, you don't have to pay that, okay? You're going to get it all for free. $46,382. Why? Well, it's a blatant bribe. Okay, here's the truth. It's a bribe. Okay, and I'm going to give you all this when you join my new coaching program called, what is it? J.R. Fisher's Inner Circle. That's all you got to do is join that to get access to $46,382 worth of software and training. Now, you're going to have live video conferences. You're going to get your site reviewed if you want to do that. You can get help with your offer. You can tweak your copy, improve your sales process. Anything you need, we can do it together. Now, we can do this live on these coaching calls I do. Every other week, in all of the trainings, you get to look over my shoulder as I teach you step by step. That's what you really need. Look, I stay on top of this stuff because I do it every single day. I'm always looking for a new way to do things. I'm always looking for the newest software, the newest tweak, what's working in the market. I'm constantly showing you what's working, how I'm creating extra revenue, and where the best traffic sources are. Working with me is like getting the, I don't know, up to the minute field report from the front line all the time. So in these trainings, you'll be looking over my shoulder as I test new offers, create new campaigns, write new ads and sales letters, and grow money. That's what we want to do, is grow our money, right? I show you how to model what I do in your business fast. The other way to get this information would be, if you worked in my office, if you were like shoulder to shoulder with me every single day, that's the only other way to get this information. So you're probably wondering about the cost, right? It's always obviously some cost, right? As a member, you get everything. You're going to get the live video conferences. You're also getting Web Cash Academy. You're going to get Ecom Road. You're also going to get Digital Cash Academy. You're also going to get Facebook Ads University, and you're going to get my private Inner Circle Facebook group for just $397 a month. But wait, since this is a special live training, I'm going to cut that in half, and you can get it for $197. All that training, all those courses, right, for $197 a month. Now, this is a limited offer, and you will find out that the page that you're going to go to will expire on you. But right now, I would suggest you go to bit.ly/IC-special. Okay? When you go there, you're going to see where you'll end up right here. You'll end up on this ClickBank page right here. And this reduced price is here for a limited time, and it's $197 a month. Incredible. I mean, incredible. You think about it. There's no contract, so you could cancel this at any time. You could go in there for a week if you wanted, which would be silly, but you could do that if you wanted to. Plus, you get the benefit of all the training and never had to pay the retail price, which is pretty cool stuff, right? $46,382 worth of stuff. Now, in fact, you got all of the training for free, right? Now, the gifts I'm giving you today are worth $46,382 for free, just for becoming a member of my Inner Circle. This is a special promotion I'm doing for it. Now, let's talk about the membership investment for just 1 second, okay? Like I said, it's $197 a month. Not prohibitively expensive, but enough to keep the freebie-seeking knuckleheads at bay, right? Some people want everything for nothing. But for the right person, really, membership should pay you, right? You should actually make money. So, yes?
I think you need to resize your screen in OBS because you're cutting off the link at the bottom.
I'm cutting off the link at the bottom. Let me see here, guys. Let me get in here and see if I can do that. And Jessica, could you put that link in the chat section there? Maybe that'll do it.
No, you can't put links.
Can't put links in the chat section. That's right. I don't think I can adjust the screen now, but let me take a look, guys, and see if I can. I don't see how to do that, to be honest with you. Let me try to pull this down a little bit, and I'll slide that up. Does that do it there? That may do it if I slide that up. Let me get back to this other screen, guys. I apologize. When this stuff is live, that's what happens. And Jessica, you could let me know if that is working there.
Yeah, there's just a pretty significant delay.
Okay, that's fine. So I want you to think about this, guys. Would it be worth $197 to have me create marketing campaigns for your business this month? Think about that. Would it be worth $197? Do you think that if you deployed a campaign I created, you'd get a positive return on your investment? you need to go to bit.ly down at the bottom of the screen. Jessica says we can see it now. /IC-special. If you're like most people, you'd tell me you'd probably pay for your membership several years over with just the proceeds from one campaign. Now, you'd probably tell me that everything else after that would just be gravy, okay? I want to make this an absolute no-brainer for you, okay? Plus, I take a lot of pride in helping members win big. Think about it this way. Would it be worth $197 for you to come spend an entire month looking over my shoulder? That's essentially what you're getting. Having me walk you through every ad, every email, every sales letter, personally showing you what's working best and helping you deploy it in your business. And here's something else to consider. Would it be worth $197 to jump online with me twice a month and have me review your marketing, look it over with you, and talk to you about it? That's what we do in the live video conferences. Plus, you can see your fellow members and get ideas from what's working for them as well. So you have access to all those folks also. If any of these scenarios sound like they might be valuable to you, then this is a no-brainer, guys. You need to jump on this. Go to bit.ly/IC-special. And that's why you should accept my bribe, right? And become a member today. Remember, there's no contract. You can cancel at any time you want. And here's something about the cost of membership, if you want to talk about cost. If you do the math, it's just $6.56 per day. It's not a lot of money. I did a search on Google for what you can buy for $6.56. I couldn't find much, but here's what I found on my McDonald's app. Don't ask me why I have a McDonald's app. I rarely ever go there. But if you notice here, you can get a quarter pounder with cheese for $5.29, and that's close. But as soon as you make it a combo, it goes up to $7.99. So then I found a Big Mac for $4.99. And once you make it a combo, it goes up to $7.59. So it's still above that $6.56, right? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have a greasy processed burger and the poor health that follows? Is that what you want? Or the best business internet marketing training that could generate cash for years to come for you? Let's face it, $6.56 isn't going to change your life. It's just not, okay? But the work we do together can change your business and make your life better. And that's what you really want to do. Accept my generous bribe today and become a member of my exclusive group. You'll be part of a small group of high performers across multiple industries that share valuable information the rest of the world just never discovers. You'll discover the latest cutting-edge marketing strategies and tactics before your competitors know what hit them. And you'll be able to take fresh new techniques that are created and personally tested by me. I show you what we're doing. I mean, I just open up the books and show it to you and plug them into your business every single month. Plus, you'll get to connect with me, right? That's fun. And the fellow members, okay? That's pretty cool every single week. Live on video conferences. This is me doing one right here, but you can get your questions answered and problem solved. And I actually go through all of these, and that's probably the same backdrop you're seeing me on right now, but I actually go through these and talk to you guys and help you out with your problems and what you're doing. Now, you'll get the help, guidance, and focus that you will need. Won't you accept my offer and become a member today? Go to bit.ly/IC-special. Remember, you're under no obligation to remain a member, and you can cancel at any time, but I don't think you will. I think once you get in there, you're going to find that it's so helpful and so worth it that you're not going to want to cancel. And you will have had access to all the valuable training needed if you did cancel in your first month alone. So you could get enough value to pay for years of membership in your first month. Imagine the effect all of these trainings will have on your business. Imagine the positive and profitable effect all of my courses will have on your business and, more importantly, your life. Here's something you're really going to be happy about. These trainings are not about getting big, okay? I didn't want to do that. Hiring a bunch of people and having a big team or having lots of overhead. I don't want any of that. I have 4 times my business in the past 24 months, and my team actually got smaller. Now, this means less headaches for me, and I'll show you how I did it. So if that is what you'd like to see happen in your life and your business, this training is for you. I'm giving you all of this effective training and coaching to make your membership valuable and irreplaceable as possible. Now, this is the best single investment you'll ever make in your business. So, marketing your business, growing your business, you're going to get all of these courses. It's $46,382 absolutely free just by joining the inner circle, which is bit.ly/IC-special. Okay? Now, accept my offer and become a member today. And I am going to take some questions here in just a second. We got time for that. And we've had some that were submitted to us, but you can also put some in the chat if you'd like to. But I want to go through all these questions that were submitted. And I didn't introduce Jessica. She's over there across the office. Can you say hi, Jessica?
Hey, everybody.
So you could be talking to Jessica at the same time, and I could be talking to Jessica at the same time. And I try to get her attention every now and then. It's hard to do. So, but I did get her attention. Okay, so she's going to be reading off your questions. Put whatever you want in the chat there. What do you think of our training today? What do you think of the program today? I want to hear your input, okay? So let's get into the Q&A right now. Jessica, can you go ahead and hit me with a couple questions that you have? And she's going to have to kind of yell because she's across the room here, but I will entertain all your questions, guys.
Yes, Margaret in Omaha is asking, what is the best product to sell? How do I figure it out?
What is the best product to sell? You know, this is like the number one question, and I think the number two question is, how soon will I make money? There is no best product to sell. There's lots of great products to sell. I mean, lots of them. And I'm looking down at some of my notes here. It's really not about the product. It's about the marketing. And that's what I would tell you. Marketing is key. You can take just about any product and market it if you know how to do the marketing, if you know how to run the ads, if you know how to do a sales page, which is what we teach you, okay? Finding the next new widget, those are few and far between, right? But knowing how to market those products, that's a whole different story. That's something you can learn. And once you learn that, the cool thing is, let's say you did have a hot product and it died out, you could apply these techniques to the very next product.
Let's see. Omar in UAE says, thank you so much for doing this. Finally, there's a way to get training in all of the areas instead of just one. I love the support. After we get started, I'm signing up right now.
Oh, awesome. So he's going to be signing up, joining our inner circle. We'll see Omar in there, guys. And make sure, guys, this is limited. Matter of fact, let me put this little timer up here. We're going to have a timer here that we're going to run, and we'll do, like 10 minutes. Give me another question there, and I'll get this timer started.
Tony in Pensacola, Florida says, won't my friends and family think I'm crazy doing this? I have no experience.
Of course they'll think you're crazy. Anybody who doesn't sell online, if you tell them that you're going to sell stuff online, they're going to think you're crazy. I mean, my kids and my neighbors and friends, when they saw the junk I had in my house and I was selling in the beginning, they thought I was crazy. They don't now, but back then they certainly did. And, now I'm training other people how to do it. So don't expect your husband or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, brothers, sisters, whatever, to go, oh my God, that's a great idea, because they haven't done it. How would they think it's a great idea? They don't know what the possibilities are, but you do. And don't let that negativity stop you.
Reggie is in South Chicago, says, I live in the inner city where there's a ton of crime, and I'm so glad you're offering all of this value at a price I can afford. Heck, anyone can afford. I'm signing up now.
Awesome. So Reggie just joined us here. That's awesome. Appreciate that.
Let's see. Marcus is in Ottawa, Canada. He says, what if I get stuck and can't figure something out? What forms of support do you have?
That's the beauty to all of this. You can't get stuck. You can't get stuck. And here's why you can't get stuck. We have so many ways of helping you out. We have the coaching calls that I do, which are live, and you can submit questions on, and you can actually come on the coaching call if you want. We also have the Facebook group. 24/7, you can go into that group. There's people in there that can help you, including us, but there's also other, successful people. If you post a question in there, you can get help. And in addition to that, on all the course pages, there's a little box on there, and it's a help desk. And you can click on that help desk there, and you can actually enter your question in, and within 24 hours, we're going to give you an answer and help you out. So that's available to you. And of course, you can email us. We have a support email, so you can also email us. So there are so many different ways that you can get this help that you're not going to get stuck. That's the cool thing.
Let's see. Dennis is in Islamabad.
Dennis, what's up?
Says, my time is very limited because I work 2 jobs. How much time do I need to invest?
That's what I found is most people don't have a lot of time. And the beauty of the course is it like narrows down what you need to do on a daily basis, and it takes you through the steps. Like I shared with you, I was working 6-7 days a week, had like 20-30 minutes a day I could put into this. So if you can invest any time, it will add up. Even if you're doing 10-20 minutes a day over a week's period of time, you spend a couple hours, right? And you just keep doing that every month, and it will build up, and you'll get there. You will get there. I know that's how I went about it.
Tina in Albany, New York says, I've lost over $6,000 on
Woo.
Facebook ads. I'm getting your inner circle just so I can finally figure out those darn ads. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to tell you, don't feel bad. Was it Tina?
Tina.
Yeah, because I lost money on Facebook ads. I lost a lot of money on Facebook ads. And we're also doing YouTube ads now. So you'll probably see some of our ads there. And it's a learning process. And actually, to learn any of these platforms, you got to either find somebody who already did ads and that was successful, or you need to go spend a ton of money and just start wasting money and trying to figure it out. So we got to prevent you from having to do that second way of going about it, because that's really expensive. It's a whole lot cheaper to spend $197 a month and have access to all these courses than to go out there and figure it out on your own. I mean, think about it. It just makes sense.
Regina in Hampton, Virginia says, what if I can't attend the coaching calls when you do them?
That's a good point. Regina's asking, what if I can't attend these live calls? As an Inner Circle member, you will have access to all the recordings of these coaching calls. So you can actually submit a question. I can answer it on the coaching call, and you're not there. And then a week later, you watch the coaching call and get your answer. So you can do it that way too. I didn't set my timer. Oh my gosh. Let me get this timer going, guys. Here we go.
Let's see. Tobia in Austria says, I don't have much money for inventory. Do I need to buy a lot of stuff?
It's funny, the inventory thing. When I got started, they didn't really have a good drop shipping thing out there. And I was selling cell phone cases. Oh my God, I had so many cell phone cases. Now I reasoned that everybody had a cell phone. So that was the number one selling item on eBay when I started with cell phone cases. Number one. And I thought, well, everybody's getting rich. Until I figured out what the competition was, and people were selling them for $5 and $6, and I was making like 50 cents or maybe $1 if I was lucky on some of these cell phone cases. And then on top of that, once you sold them, you had to put them in an envelope, and you had to address them, and then you had to put postage on them, and you had to take them to the post office. So if you're making 50 cents or $1, it wasn't much money. Now throw in the fact that people switch their cell phones constantly. So I would buy 50 or 100 of these cell phone cases and maybe sell 3 of them or 4 of them or maybe 10 if I got lucky, and then that one would die off because people had switched their phones. And the way these phone companies work is they keep changing the model of the phone and the shape and the size. So like I'm holding up one here. This is my iPhone 11. See how big this hole is here for the camera? Well, that was a one that was half that size before. Now, even though this iPhone here is the same size as my last iPhone, I couldn't use the case because this opening right here, right? It wouldn't work. It would cover up part of the camera. So I ended up having like 80-90% of my inventory left over every time I bought inventory. Now the beauty of the Inner Circle is you can do the Shopify method, where you actually put a product on your site, on your Shopify store, and you don't have to buy any inventory whatsoever. When it sells, you send the order to the manufacturer or the distributor, and they ship out the product to your customer. So not only that, like I was sitting there, at my desk putting all these things in envelopes, you don't even have to ship it out. You can have somebody else ship it out for you. You don't have to do this on your own. So that's something else I would tell you is that, it's easier nowadays. People say, well, oh my gosh, I missed it. I should have gotten in early. No, now's the best time to get in, because now they've got all these automated softwares and all these things that will help you out. So to answer your question about inventory, you don't even need any money for inventory. I had to invest in inventory. You guys don't have to.
Felix is in Mexico City, says, do I need lots of technical experience? I'm not good with that stuff.
You know what? I'm not either. As a matter of fact, I'm just looking down at some of the emails we got. People were trying to get in on this call because I screwed up one of the links, and I ended up having double links for this training, so people couldn't get in on it. I just got some emails on that. But you know what? I'm not good at technology, and I've made a living. So all of my training is really kind of dumbed down. It's really simple. It's step by step. Not that you're dumb, but I mean, some people are good at technical things and some people are good at other things, so it actually, it assumes you're not technologically advanced. the courses all assume that because they're written by somebody, me, who is not technologically advanced. So it's easy to follow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about having the skills. Okay, I'll give you the skills you need. You don't have to worry about that.
Julie in Little Rock, Arkansas. Thank you so much for providing this masterclass. I can't wait to get started. When do we get access to the training?
So Julie was asking when she can get access to the training. As soon as you go to bit.ly/IC-special, you can go there. As soon as you complete the form, you're going to get instant access. You're going to get an email with all your logins. You can start the course. You can start the course today on Sunday. Now it's Sunday here in the U.S. I know it may be Monday in some parts of the world, but it's Sunday here in the U.S. So you can actually sit down and do it. Skip 60 minutes tonight and work on starting your business and having a real future as opposed to just watching TV tonight.
Cole in Los Angeles says, I'm joining, but I have to ask, how can you afford to do this?
Cole wants to know, geez, how can I collect $197 and give you $46,382 worth of software and training? Because I've already done the courses, first off. Because we do it on volume, so more people join up. Plus, it's a way to give back a little bit. When I started out, I remember trying to figure out a lot of this stuff, and man, it was difficult. And there were gurus out there, these guys who said they knew it all and they were going to help you make money and all that. And we see some of them out there. Some of them make like videos on YouTube about cars in their garage and their mansions and all that stuff. And I don't. But they were all fake, because when I would say, well, what do you sell, what are you selling online? They said, well, I teach you how to make money online. I was like, yeah, I know. What do you sell? In fact, I was watching one the other day, and this guy's got this program on how to make money online. Okay, cool. Got a program on how to make money online. His course teaches you how to promote his program. What? His course actually teaches you how to promote his program. So he's getting you to work for him is what he's doing. He's not teaching you to be independent and start your own business. All of my training is really teaching you how to start your own business. You can sell digital products. You can sell physical products. You can sell coaching. You can do whatever you want, because we've done all these things. I've done coaching. I've done physical products. I've done digital products. We've been successful. You can Google my name, put in J.R. Fisher. You can Google Survivalcave Food, my product, my brand, and you'll see it out there. So these things you can actually do, guys. It's not BS, okay? It's real stuff, and you can check behind me and look for it. So hope that answers that question. It's a long answer for that question.
Kelly in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Will the monthly price go up later? This seems way too cheap.
Okay, so Kelly's asking about the monthly price of $197, and the answer is yes, it will go up, and no, it won't go up. And here's what I mean by that. If you get in now, you're going to be grandfathered in. What I mean by that is you're going to be paying $197 forever. Okay, that's all you'll ever pay. However, if you were to join outside of this training, or if you were to join, let's say you cancel and you go, oh my gosh, I need to join again, then it's going to be up at $397. So you want to get in at $197 and stay there, because if you try to rejoin, it is going to be more expensive. Now, I will tell you, we're down to 3 minutes, guys, and I know I got a lot more questions, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to them. The point of this is nothing is going to change until you do. And if you're on this call right now, if you sat through this and you listened and you obviously are interested, you have some type of interest in this, just join up, check it out. I mean, $197 is not a lot of money. You can always cancel this thing, but the fact remains is that nothing's going to change in your life unless you do. If you keep doing the same things, you keep showing up at the same job, nothing's going to change. Nobody's going to come along and knock on your door and say, hey, I want to make you successful. This is your knock on the door right here. This training today is your knock on the door. If you've got an inclination that you think you can make money online, and you like what you've heard, you like the courses, you want the help, you want to join me on this journey, then go ahead, go to bit.ly/IC-special and go to that page. Now, this page will expire. If you're thinking, well, maybe a few days from now I'm going to go get it, it will expire. What happens is there's a built-in timer on this page, so it knows who you are, you know how the internet is, and it can read who's coming to that page. And after you've been to that page, it starts this timer thing. And once this timer ticks down to 0, you're going to get to that page and you're going to find it's gone. It's going to say, this offer is not available anymore. So You need to do it. You need to do it now. Don't put this stuff off. You're down to 1 minute 38 seconds at this point. Don't put this off, okay? This could be the one opportunity that made a big difference for you. You know, I had a moment like that made a difference for me, and that was going on 11 years ago. I've been doing this 11 years. I started in 2009. Okay, so you're not only going to get what I know now, but you're going to hear about all the mistakes I made and all the things I don't want you to do. You're going to learn about those things. You're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and you're going to do a checkup from the neck up, right? And you're going to say, what have I done in the past 5 years? What have I accomplished, in the past 10 years? And if you don't do something, and if you don't move forward, and if you don't invest in yourself, and that's what this really is. This is not a huge investment, okay? This is a small investment to start a business. But if you don't invest in yourself, guys, then nothing's ever going to change. It just won't. We're down to 48 seconds. And all you gotta do is click, go there, fill out the form, join me. You'll immediately be in there. You'll be in the Facebook group. You'll have access to these courses over time. You'll learn more and more and more, and you'll be setting your path to success. Because if you're on this call and you're getting this information right now, you obviously know that you need to do something. Just push yourself. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. And I wasn't successful in the beginning. I really wasn't. But you have the opportunity to be successful in the beginning because you're going to have access to all of this training. I really appreciate you being here. Jessica, would you like to say goodbye to everybody? We're about to sign off.
Yeah, happy Sunday. Thanks for being here with us.
As a matter of fact, Jessica started her own business, and we're off to help some people. She does dog training and has courses. So she did it too, guys. Anybody can do this. I'm going to go ahead and bring the screen down now, guys. I'm going to get back to YouTube, and we're going to end it. And thank you so much for showing up, everybody. And I will see you real soon.